You look beautiful.
I need my readers. It's font size 4. I'm going to have to talk to Therese about that. Girl.
What a great night, huh? And you all look spectacular. So give yourself a round of applause. You do it wonderful. A rainy night in Southern California. Wonderful. My name is Sylvia Aimerito. I've been a longtime supporter of Precious Life Shelter, and I'm also the Executive Director of AudioGirl Ministries, and it is an honor and a privilege to be here this evening. 30 years. 30 years! Just thinking about how this started as an idea and it has grown and the number of people involved, and you here this evening. Isn't it wonderful? Doing God's work and saving lives. I don't think there's a better job in the world. But by the way, if you have your smartphone with you tonight and you're taking pictures or videotaping, popping that up on your Instagram account, that's Instagram and Facebook. Great. Make sure you tag at Precious Life Shelter, right, on your Facebook page and Instagram account, because that helps spread the message of this wonderful organization at Precious Life Shelter. But you know that. We begin, of course, with the prayers. We should give praise and thanks to our Lord and Savior and our Heavenly Father above. If I may bring up Deacon Henry Eager. Deacon?
Again, thank you everyone for coming this evening for this worthy cause. And I'll make this short and sweet because I know we're all anxious to have this great food here at Old Ranch Country Club. So let's all bow our heads. And first of all, let's ask God to continue to give the great graces that He's given us to be here this evening with these words. Bless us, O Lord.
And these thy gifts, we are about to receive thy bounty through Christ our Lord. Amen.
In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Thanks, Deacon. And it's especially important for us to remember to always salute our flag here in the United States of America. Do we agree?
Yeah!
So I'd like to bring up Assemblyman Tyler Deep to salute our flag. Assemblyman Deep.
It's certainly my honor to lead everyone in tonight's Pledge of Allegiance. Please put your hand over your heart and repeat with me. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you.
I'd like to bring him up once again, Kurt Waite, for our wine at table auction. Kurt, come on up.
This is just a real quick auction. Let's start the bidding off at $10. $50 to you. Corkage fee is included, right? Whoa, we got $120. Package fee for $130. Sold $130.
The Mayor of Los Alamitos, Warren Casamoto, and his wife, Judy. And Los Alamitos Councilmember, Shelley Hasselbrink. Hi, Shelley. And Los Alamitos Councilmember, Dean Gross, and his wife, Wendy. Alamitos City Manager, Brett Plumby. I should have just had the whole table stand up. It would have been easier, huh? Cypress Mayor Stacey Berry and her husband Tom. City Council Member and former Mayor Tim Greenan and his wife Linda. Hello, my friends. And Orange County Board of Education member Mary Barkey and her husband Dr. Jeff Barkey. Well, thank you again for being here this evening. Enjoy one another's company. You're amongst friends and co-life partners, so enjoy one another, enjoy your dinner, and we'll be back for the rest of our program once we see that you're close to finishing. Thank you for being here. God bless you all. Precious Life Shelter will continue after dinner. So we continue on this evening at this special celebration, 30 years. I know I keep saying it, but that amazes me because it is amazing. The work that's been done, the lives saved, babies saved, moms saved. You think of those first babies, they're now, 30 years old. Wow, what are they doing? Where are they? It's amazing. It's proof, though, that one person can make a difference, isn't it? One person can make a difference. A dream, a vision, a reality, with a little help from friends, of course. This definitely describes the individual who housed, are you ready? 44 pregnant women in her home. Now imagine you doing that. Housing 44 pregnant women in your home. And then it becomes as big as it is, right? When you think of you doing that. But she and her husband, Don, were challenged to do more than talk about life. When that challenge was presented to her and Don, they responded. And in 1989, the doors of Precious Life Shelter opened, taking the homeless to housed. I'd like to introduce the founder of Precious Life Shelter, Teresa Sharon. Teresa? And bringing Teresa up, of course, is Teresa Murphy, the two Teresas with me up here. Teresa Murphy, and we called ahead of time to make sure we wore the same sleeves. Our designers got it right. Yes, black and white. Stylish ladies, right? Teresa Murphy, you know, I don't have to tell you. Teresa Murphy began as a volunteer with the shelter when it began. And Teresa Murphy's been the executive director of the shelter for 25 years. I'm just going to step aside and let the Teresas take over.
Oh boy. I just want to say thank you to everybody that's here. And as I said to some other people, I don't have a problem asking for help. And that's why Teresa's so been here, is because I didn't have any trouble asking her and pushing her to do what she's doing. But I didn't know they were going to put this picture on the back of the program. This is a young lady that came to us, married, had a husband, thought her husband was a good man, he was military, and all of a sudden he disappeared. She had no idea where he was. Well, he was in jail, and she was left without anything. And Sheepfold, another program that helps the homeless, had her, and they brought her to us, okay? So I wanted to point out that it's working all of us together. Homemade is here. If it wasn't for Homemade, we wouldn't exist. Everybody working together is making a difference. So Sheepfold, Homemade, Homeless House, We all work together to make a better life for a better family. So that's really important, and you all being here tonight is major, major help to all of us. I'd also like to recognize I have my family here, many of them that helped me in the very beginning, rock a baby or take an extra one in when I didn't have room. So I really appreciate all of you being here, but you can't do it by yourself. So you have to do it with a lot of people. And thank you, all of you, for saying yes when you're asked to do something. And that's what makes everything better for everybody. Thank you.
Don't go anywhere. Okay, so what she doesn't know, the only thing she didn't get in her invitation said, celebrating 30 years. We plan to honor Teresa Sharon, our founder, and invite you to join us as we celebrate a vision to become a reality. This is a surprise, so please, shh. If you would like to give some personal messages or notes to Teresa and you can't be here, please send them to Teresa Murphy. She knows how to get them to her. So Teresa, these are on behalf of people who couldn't be here today. These 25 years of my being in her footsteps, because that's what it was, she asked me to help her one morning a week. I did it when my children were in school. And who would have known that we would have gone from the 6 beds on Reagan Street to now housing out 54 women and children. Thank you. We really have gone from homelessness to house. Many of you know, because you have supported us these last 30 years, that we actually opened permanent supportive housing on Cherry Street around the corner. And so our residents who live there now have graduated our program, and they are living on their own, in units that they can afford to live in, working and taking care of their children, and living in a safe environment. Thank you. So before we do those introductions, I would like to ask Assemblyman Tyler Deed, Tim Whitaker, and Mayor Warren Kusamoto, if you would please come forward. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's truly an honor to be here tonight with all of you as I come back to the district every weekend to be with my constituents. And it's my honor to present a legislative resolution to the staff, the residents, and the family of Precious Life Shelter to help celebrate 30 outstanding years of helping women in crisis. As your voice, your advocate in Sacramento for this area, I'm humbled by the outpouring level of support for this center, whether you help fund their work or donate time and resources to advance their cause. Thank you to all of you for being here and supporting one of Orange County's best nonprofits. So if I can invite both Teresa up closer to the stage as I present this resolution to them. Can I invite Mayor Warren Kusamoto to come up next? Mayor?
Well, thank you for this honor to present a commendation to the city. And I really didn't prepare anything to say, but I will say this in terms of what this organization does for our city and the beacon that it is to the nation. Because at the national level, we know there's a real battle going on, and it just occurred to me that this is the end of that battle. Things that they do here in the city, and it just kind of really touches my heart. So this combination I want to present on behalf of the city, the staff, and the community. Thank you very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed an honor and a pleasure to be here tonight on behalf of the Vice Chairwoman of the Board of Supervisors of the County of Orange, your supervisor in the 2nd District, Michelle Steele. Michelle, thank you. She is out of the area today, or she wouldn't have missed this for the world, because one of her favorite ladies, 2 of them I should say, and one of her favorite nonprofits is Precious Life Shelter. And she wants me to convey to you, Teresa, and Teresa, that it is indeed the women of society who are the moral fiber of society. And as go the ladies, so go the society. And the seeds that you have planted in all those lives, to give them housing, to bring their babies to term, to give them life, to give them hope, that spark has made a fire that we can't even begin to estimate what it's doing right now out in the community. And she couldn't be prouder of you. And she is so thankful that the Lord has blessed you with 30 wonderful years of doing God's work. And so on behalf of the supervisor, I want to present you with this. It doesn't do justice, but this is a proclamation from her honoring your 30 years and the awesome work you do on behalf of those who don't have a voice. You give them that voice, you give them that life, you give them that chance. Thank you. And I'm not going to get too partisan, but I am on the executive committee of the Republican Party of Orange County as an elected member for 20 years. Could we stand? And what I want to do is I want to offer a toast to Teresa and her awesome nonprofit. And what I want to do, first and foremost, for those of you that aren't registered in my party, that's okay. Because I'd rather you vote and stand for what's right than how you're registered, okay? So God bless you for being here. But at least, thank God, the party platform still recognizes the sanctity of life. And we stand and we fight for what we do to try and elect good men and women that also support that out in the community, to support nonprofits such as this. This is exactly why that plank is in that party. And so, on behalf of the Republican Party of Orange County, and those of you who just want to toast the success of Precious Life, to Teresa and Precious Life Shelter.
So will the Sharon family please stand up and be recognized for all the help that you've given this wonderful woman, your mom, your family member? So a big round of applause for the Sharon family. Like your mama said, she couldn't have done it without your help, and I think that's beautiful. Beautiful that your family was involved.
If I can ask you right now to help me recognize, and I'm going to call these ladies' names. These are current residents of Precious Life Shelter. If you will please stand, and you can stand in place at the moment. Rachel, Wendy, Cheryl, Stephanie, Amanda, and Nicole. Please stand. So this takes our program from homelessness to housed, graduate, and beyond. Ladies, you have been a witness to the people in this room of staying the course. It is not easy to come to a shelter. We know that each of you would be someplace if you had a place to go. But we are so honored to be able to say that you have changed your life because you made a decision to come to the shelter. So thank you, and we love you all. Ladies and gentlemen, we each year try to give you a taste of what you have done over these last 30 years. And Nicole Harris came to our shelter in 2003. Okay? She graduated from our shelter. She came in 2003 in March. Erin was born in April of 2003. And she graduated from our program in December of 2003. And we decided that it might be nice for you just to hear a short snippet of what happens when someone decides to come to us, graduates, leaves us, and what happens in her life. So I'd like to introduce to you Nicole Harris and her daughter, Erin.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Erin Harris. My mother, Nicole, and I were residents of Precious Life Shelter in 2003. Thanks to your many generous donations, my mother was blessed with an opportunity and guidance to become an independent member of society. I would like to now introduce my mother, Nicole.
I really wish I would have went to Toastmasters. Okay, so when I walked into Precious Life as a 19-year-old pregnant teenager, it was the scariest day of my life. After being told by the first staff member that I encountered that everything would be okay, any fear that I faced since then, I've been able to conquer head on. Due to your generous donations, time, money, and various items, my stay at Precious Life taught me the true value of giving. Even though I've been gone from Precious Life for 15 years, I have returned on occasion to facilitate classes for the residents to give them the same assurance that Ms. Carroll gave me on my first day. Today, I'm an entertainment banker who is very active in the community. I count all of my blessings in the giving heart to all of those that bless Erin and I. And for that, all I can simply say is thank you all.
So over the course of these 30 years, we have seen more than 3,000 women and children have a chance to do what Erin and Nicole have done. Thank you, and God bless you all. We just thank you so much. 30 years, who would have thought? God bless you all. Drive home safely. I hope it's not raining outside, but our rain men are there. God bless.
God bless you, Teresa.
That's it for this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming. God bless Precious Life Shelter, Teresa Murphy, her awesome team of volunteers, and all of you for standing up for those who cannot speak for themselves. God bless you all.